Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that successful people don't necessarily work harder? They don't always wake up earlier, and they're not magically more motivated than everyone else. Yet somehow, they stay consistent. Day after day, week after week, year after year. While most people start strong, get excited, feel motivated for a few days or weeks, and then quietly fall back into old habits. So what's the difference? Why do some people keep showing up, even when they're tired, even when no one is watching, even when results aren't immediate, and others don't? Today, we're going to break this down. Not with motivational cliches, not with empty advice, but with the real psychological principles, habits, and mental systems that successful people use to stay consistent, even when they don't feel like it. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why consistency has nothing to do with willpower and everything to do with how your brain is wired. Stay with me. Before we dive in, if you enjoy content about success, mindset, and personal growth, make sure to subscribe to the channel. New videos like this are posted regularly. Most people believe consistency is about motivation. They think successful people wake up every day feeling driven, inspired, and ready to conquer the world. That's not true. In fact, research shows that highly successful people feel unmotivated just as often as everyone else. The difference is this: they don't wait to feel motivated before they act. They understand something most people don't. Motivation is emotional. Consistency is structural. Successful people don't rely on emotions. They rely on systems. When motivation disappears, their systems remain. And here's the uncomfortable truth. If your progress depends on how you feel today, you'll never be consistent long enough to change your life. Successful people don't say, "I'm trying to be consistent." They say, "This is who I am." They don't try to work out. They see themselves as someone who doesn't miss workouts. They don't try to build a business. They see themselves as builders. This is called identity-based behavior. Your brain works very hard to stay aligned with who you believe you are. If you see yourself as, "I'm bad at sticking to things," your brain will prove you right. But if you shift the identity to, "I'm someone who shows up, even imperfectly," your behavior begins to follow. Successful people build consistency by protecting their identity, not forcing effort. If this resonates with you so far, hit the like button. It helps more people see this message. Discipline is often misunderstood. People think discipline means pushing harder. Successful people know discipline means removing friction. They design their environment so the right choice is the easy choice. They don't rely on self-control. They rely on setup. Examples: work clothes ready the night before. Phone notifications turned off. Fixed schedules, not flexible intentions. The average person asks, "How do I stay disciplined?" Successful people ask, "How do I make this automatic?" Here's a powerful rule successful people follow. Never break a promise to yourself twice. They don't aim for perfection. They aim for recovery. Miss a day? Fine. Miss two? That's where habits die. They keep promises small. 10 minutes instead of an hour. 1 page instead of a chapter. 1 action instead of a full plan. Consistency isn't built through intensity, it's built through reliability. Most people quit because results are delayed. Successful people expect the delay. They understand something critical. The brain rewards immediate pleasure, but life rewards patience. So they detach effort from outcome. They don't ask, "Is this working yet?" They ask, "Am I becoming the kind of person who finishes what they start?" And that mindset changes everything. If you're getting value from this video, consider subscribing. It's the best way to support the channel. Successful people fail constantly. The difference? They don't personalize failure. They don't say, "I failed, so I'm a failure." They say, "That didn't work. Adjust and continue." They treat consistency like a long-term relationship, not a short-term mood. And that emotional detachment keeps them moving forward. Here's the cruel irony of consistency. The moment before results appear is often the moment people quit. Because progress is invisible before it's obvious. Successful people stay consistent through the silent phase. When no one is watching, when no one is clapping, when nothing seems to change, they trust the process before the proof appears. Consistency is not about being perfect. It's about being committed longer than your emotions last. Successful people don't win because they're special. They win because they stay. They stay when it's boring. They stay when it's hard. They stay when quitting would be easier. And that's why consistency changes everything. If you want more content like this, about mindset, success, and long-term growth, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. And let me ask you one last question. What is one small promise you can keep today? Write it in the comments.